All right, meteorologist Damon Matson joining us now. Damon, around 7-ish, we could get some rain?
It's definitely going to depend on where exactly you're at.
Okay.
DC, probably around 7, but some places you'll be getting that wet weather a little bit earlier. It's just going to be that slow rollout. Now, hey, it doesn't matter where you're at the very moment anyway. It's breezy. You can see our camera shaking quite a bit there as we try to take a look over toward Reagan, and these southerly breezy winds are a part of the reason why we are still feeling warm and muggy, and then it's also part of the reason why eventually when these rain showers do roll in, they're going to have enough moisture to work with to keep everybody soggy. Now, here are those current temps, mostly the low 80s, but we can already see signs of that chillier air off to the north and west. Cumberland and Kaiser already dipping back down toward the upper 60s. Now, here's that mugginess factor I was mentioning. You may have felt it over the weekend as well. Did not feel very much like early October if you were trying to be out and about on Saturday, Sunday, even yesterday for that matter. These higher dew point numbers in the 60s, they will only last as long as the front is off to our west. Once it sweeps through, that's going to switch up this wind direction here, which, by the way, coming straight out of the south. There you go, right around 20 to 30 miles per hour at times, and a few spots very breezy at the moment in the district. But once we can get this wind direction to change to west-northwest, oh, we are going to kick out that humidity, and we are about to bring in some truly chilly air, what you'd expect for early October. Now, here's where those rain showers are at. We're seeing the wet weather up toward the Kaiser area, Cumberland as well, even a few showers there in Garrett County. Nothing at all happening closer to the district as of yet. But as this front continues its slow jog off to the east, look at how much rain it's producing across the Ohio River Valley into central West Virginia. All of this steady rainfall is what is going to be arriving in the DMV by later on tonight at the latest. We're all going to be soggy, but here is that slow rollout timing wise that I was talking about. By the time we hit the early evening time, 5-6 o'clock, most of the showers, even some pockets of steadier rain, will be rolling across the I-81 corridor through the heart of the region there across northern Virginia up into Frederick and Montgomery counties. Now, as early as about 6 p.m., we could see a few of those showers rolling into the district and the I-95 corridor, but by no later than 7-8, we'll see those showers arrive. Now, it's not going to rain the entire night. There will be breaks in this rainfall. However, we are expecting to see additional rounds of steadier rainfall working through during the middle of the night. Hopefully during those hours that we don't have to worry about it much. We can just sleep right through it. But for that early morning commute tomorrow along and east of I-95, there is likely to be some rainfall and showers left over until about 8-9 o'clock. And then we clear things out rapidly as the chillier, drier air rolls in. Now, given that we haven't had any measurable rain at all this month of October, we'll take any bit of wet weather we can get, especially with the expanding drought. There will be pockets of the viewing area that could pick up an inch plus, which would help make a decent dent into our recent dry conditions. But those that see just some lighter rainfall may only pick up about 1/4 of an inch, but every little bit helps with how dry we have been. So we'll soak up this bit of wet weather and we'll kick out those showers tomorrow. Look at the temperatures though. We will tumble with highs only in the 60s Thursday, Friday, overnight lows 40s and 30s. May see some frost in parts of the area before we start to see more clouds and steady those temperatures heading into the weekend.